Okay. Testing whether I'm live. Alright, everything looks to be working. Welcome back. Let's get set up so I can see chat. There we go. Alright. Last time I think we were about to do a boss fight. Looks like file 2. Huh. I was confused for a second whether in the water up on the right there, whether those were stairs leading up to a platform, but no, I think it's just meant to be a column rising up out of the water. Because otherwise I was thinking whether it would be possible to sail these waters somehow, but I think not. Okay. So I think this is Ruby? Yes. You took from me the very vessel I'd admired my whole life, snatched it without a care, because I wanted my dog back? Wretched sweet cupcake from... Wrench? Sweet cupcake from my hands, like she'd ever come to love someone other than me? Now you stand here having destroyed the ship I'd crafted through my hard work and dedication, but I'm the monster, your villain? Yet still you wonder why I'd see you all drown? Death is too kind for the likes of you. Be glad I'm beyond crueler methods. Let's get him, Cupcake. You're not going with them again. Oh, that's kinda cool. Okay, we should try to do different moves and see what sticks. Toxic. Knock enemy down. Ferocious bark might be good. Maul could be interesting. Let's try Ferocious Bark. Okay. Dog versus Demon Undead. Sure. Let's try it. Okay, so it is just one enemy. How? Okay, so she hits everyone with that. Ooh, I poisoned her. Nice. Okay. Petrification? Maybe? How are we looking on health? Well, Doggy's the lowest, but he also has the lowest max HP. May inflict bleeding. It's... May knock enemy down? Let's try bleed. Maybe I should just heal the whole party. Down an arm break. Lowers defense might be useful. Okay, we got bleeding and poisoned. "19 defense lost, okay. Ooh, okay. Bleeding and stun. Well, that's... Okay, that didn't affect her. Pildeen. Well, I can heal Pildeen's bleeding with Doggy, but then he'll still be stunned, which means he doesn't get to act, which is not great. Petrification didn't work. She's already poisoned and bleeding. Fire, ice, or light? Let's try fire. Lick wounds, Pildeen. If he somehow recovers... Since he has so much MP, I might as well have him. Well, everyone's kind of full health except him. So maybe let's have him recover himself. Lower defense. Maybe if we can stun her, that would be good. Oh, nice. Oh. 14 HP, that didn't seem to do that much. Let's try a little move against her. Let's... let's try Seal. I don't know. Might do something. Well, I thought she was bleeding, but it does only seem to be hurting her through poison, maybe? I'm not entirely sure. Or is it bleeding that's hurting her? Let's just keep lowering defense. Bleeding, okay. But not poison. Does poison and bleeding override each other because they both do health damage? Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Deep Sapphire. The Black Pearl. I wanted this. Just it, me, and Cupcake. Sailing this world forever. What? Okay. I'm guessing this is now operational? Yes. Let's save the first slot. Excuse me. Oh. Okay. I'm going to guess everyone's in this town. Or maybe not. Let's get everyone healed. Why not? What? Oh, okay. Weird. Oop, didn't mean to do that. And so the witch got the pointy end, did she? Serves her right. I just hope everyone's not too afraid to move back here. I don't remember, was there something down here? Apparently not. Okay. Something up there? Nope. God, it's very easy to overshoot when you're moving for some reason. Oh, right. That was the Black Pearl. Doesn't that belong to the missing limbs? What were those barbarians from Ragna Rock doing with it? Okay, so that doesn't do anything, okay. Right, okay, well it doesn't seem like the victory party is here. I wouldn't actually be able to cross this now, would I? No. I've kind of forgotten where everything on the map is, so I'm just gonna go around. It doesn't hurt to check anyway, because different people in different places might want to comment on it. Oh. Okay. Don't quite remember that place. Sorry, be right back. Okay. Just want to check. Everything's okay. Yes, okay. Nice. Let's... So was there... Right, okay, so there's not really anything else to this place. Is that where the tower was? Or am I mistaken? Okay. Nice. Fantastic. Okay. Oh, this is where I came down. Or, not came down. Where I entered the, continent from. Nice. Excuse me. Don't spank my dog. Oh. Okay. Does this loop around at all? I forget. I have pretty bad memory, and also I find it really hard to orient myself without being able to see the whole map. Okay, so that ends there. Okay, so this is the dead end. Ooh. Did he learn Radiant Blast? Did I see that correctly? Ooh, nice. Okay. Nice. So, yeah, there's nothing to do there. Hmm. Right, and this loops around for no particular reason. just want to refresh my memory on where everything was. Okay. Was there anything to do with that place that had the bones lying around? Like, did that have any significance, or was that just a little historical tidbit? I know there was also a dungeon in that place. I do wonder if you're meant to come back to all of these areas once you can sail independently or something? I don't know. Okay, have they moved out of here now that the Ruby's threat has gone? No, there's still people in here? Okay. We did it. We actually finished this damn thing. I'm proud. Proud of all our hard work. Not many can say they'd accomplished this. Wait, so they tunneled down? All the way? We can pretty much put a positive spin on anything, eh? The she-devil's been put to the sword and all's well. But what of this tunnel we broke our backs making? Suppose it's gotta make up for all the sunken ships. But I still say if it wasn't for those rotten pirates trying to mess with that sorceress, we'd still have a handful of ship store names. Now we gotta start working on those. A man's job is never done, I tell ya. Hello, I'm going to lurk. I hope you have a wonderful stream. Thank you. And, no problem. Alright, he's blocking the way. If you could move away from there, I could pass through. I don't think he's meant to block the way. Oh, okay, now I can pass. Oh, they did dig through. Told the other boys to head on home. They deserve a good long break. Okay, let's not go there yet. That's probably where I'm supposed to head next, but I want to speak to the people in the village. Oh my god, he's gonna walk in the way the whole time, isn't he? Okay, there we go. Is there anything? Okay, no, that's just some water for no particular reason. Alright, oop. Let's take care of the Sky Rate and the Metal Witch first. Oh. That's a lot of damage. Oh, I think I picked up some sellable items. Oh. Holy Grail and Deep Sapphire. Okay. Aha. Is there a point to me holding on to the straight razor and the love letter? Maybe? Oh yeah, what does she sell? Right. Out of the way, I'm packing me things, hauling my ass back to First Matey as quick as these old legs will carry me. They keep telling me not to be too hasty because the other man's been seen frequent in these waters. Shag him, I say. He can take me life in the comfort of my own home. Oh, right, I forgot about these guys. No Beard could be considered the king of all pirates. The wealth he amassed in this short life exceeded the amount a normal person like you or I would ever know what to do with. Folk are always whispering of secret stashes dotted around the world, hidden deep within monster-infested caves and kept high above mortal reach, to the clouds even. Yet no one's been able to find more than the odd trinket or old coin. Oh, shit. Okay. Now she's on about that beardless marauder. He's the king of nothing, let alone a lawless bunch like those savages plaguing our seas. If she knew anything at all, or even bothered to do a grain of research, she'd realize that No Beard... Jeez, guys, spell check a little bit. No Beard did more than simply hide his treasures. There's a key, one gleaming with magic. The wizard was a criminal, so it wasn't beyond him. But who knows? There's no apostrophe in who knows. But who knows where that's gotten to? Man's been dead for years, and I doubt he just left something like that lying around. Or maybe he did. Probably didn't have sense enough to place it somewhere no regular Tom, Dick, or Harry could get. Why did he have to list 3 names? Just one of those would have sufficed. Maybe young Beatrice was better off meeting the fate she did. We don't really know where she went, do we? So there's a chance she's still out there. Far, far away from here. On some island somewhere. With better people. More fortunate circumstances. Her and that instructor of hers. I pray every day that she met him for a purpose. And maybe that purpose was to get out of here. They both knew great magic, so anything's possible. Right? Suppose I should start getting me stuff together to move back to First Matey. Not a chance of me staying here in a bunch of logs anymore. It is an English phrase, Tom, Dick, or Harry, used to refer to ordinary people in general. Yeah, but if you just say no ordinary Tom, I don't know. Average Joe would be way more succinct, I guess. Fair enough, though. Fair enough. I was just getting worked up because I was tripping over myself trying to say all that. Suppose I should start getting stuff together and move back to First Matey. Not a chance of me staying here in a bunch of logs anymore. Okay. Same one. The deep sapphire was gifted to our world's greatest hero, and she bestowed it upon the people who depended on the ocean's abundance. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I mean, there's a couple of people talking about going back home. Thank the creator that fiend is dead, just waiting for death to sweep us all away. It was maddening. Oh. Okay. Gotta start tearing down these makeshift homes. Oh, these are makeshift homes. Okay. I could tell from nothing, but okay. And put the wood to good use by making us some new ships. Right. Okay. Oftentimes in legends of old, they spoke of heroes descending from the heavens. I think I read this before. Okay. Well, they're optimistic now. I keep thinking maybe if the mermaids were still around, they'd have helped us rid ourselves of that sea witch sooner. They constructed the House of Waves after all. Statues of the first hero weren't erected within until after the mer people gifted Celes with their greatest treasure and became one of her greatest allies. In turn, she bestowed the sapphire to the people of land Ho, who depended most on the sea. Most. Must be losing me mind. I'm sure I saw a huge old tower over to the west not too long ago. Where'd it go? Maybe all the digging and time in the tunnels actually got to me head. Creator have mercy. Looks like I'll be needing a few strong drinks in the near future. Yeah, if you're complaining about losing your mind not working properly, then you should definitely drink more. Gotta start... yeah, okay, I read yours. Sure, we got ourselves a brand spanking new tunnel, but it's to the barbarian capital of the world. Who actually wants to go to Ragna Rock? They're all violent nutcases who think they're God-sent or some nonsense. Anyway, I've got no business over there and never will. Fair enough. No, thank you. Yeah. I think I got everyone's reactions. So, on to Ragna Rock. Which is not the end of the world, but a place in this universe. Oh? Okay. What if we leave that off to the side for a sec? South, Temple of Hasgad. North, Raingard, Jotun, and the Holy Mountain. Ooh. First name Thorb, last name Spearman, huh? Okay. What is this place? Wait, so... I'm not able to get to those, moving guys who look like statues? Okay. You discover an assortment of books all bearing strange symbols and words that don't seem to mean anything to you. Velour woman. Must remain vigilant. I think that's meant to be adherence. Adherence to the truth within our visions must be maintained. We will prevail. Such villainy will not run. Behold Imazaldine, goddess of magic and sovereign of Radunga. What's Radunga? There's so many names and stuff in this game. She is the fierce and supremely beautiful Grandmaster of the Dark Arts. Ooh, spooky. Little Britain, Landho, Insidious Isle, okay, another place, and Montopia. It's clear that Zadigan's generals have occupied or still reside in each of these locations. But that marks only 4 of the 6 purveyors of doom. What of the other 2? Why does this bone splitter exist beyond our view? What are you talking about? And is Ragna Rock another continent, or is it considered part of one of the continents we've already been to? Is it part of Landho? I'm very confused. Chaos. Chaos. Swirling chaos and blood. So much blood. Ours or theirs? Ours or theirs? Oh, Creator. Oh, blessed Creator. Okay. Is this going to be the case for every single book shelf? Oh, a free heal? Okay, I'll take it. The least I can do is allow you blessed champions to heal yourselves up nice and proper. Use the healing tile as many times as you'd like. I mean, that's great. I don't know why the game is designed like that. Like why some areas you have to use an inn and other areas you don't. But sure. Variety is nice, I suppose. You notice a small thin diary, more than likely belonging to a child. I am getting very good at doing my magic. I hope that Loki comes by again tomorrow with biscuits. I love when he visits. Jersami said, I'm going to be as good as her someday. Loki said it too, and that makes me happy. I'm going to marry Loki and be a princess. He said I could when I'm old enough. I can't wait. Okay, Loki, let's chill out, brother. Sweet Freya. I hope she's spared of all this. Champions of... What is Venaitura, bro? Sweet Freya. I hope she's spared of all this. Champions of Venaitura, the redoubtable Julius Tyr. Who the fuck is Julius Tyr? Okay, Champions of Venaitura, the redoubtable Julius Tyr spoke of your coming. Please, please, bring justice to Ragna Rock. The future rather, is in turmoil and terribly unpredictable. All I see is a turbulent sea of constant change. Oh, you're from the temple, right? I can feel it. What do you mean, from the temple? You're just like... Is it meant to be pronounced Loki? Loki? He's the best. He always brings me delicious treats like buns and pastries. He's hiding again. I know I shouldn't tell on him, but I can't help wanting to know what he's up to. He's amazing and the best person in the world. Uh-oh, I'm trapped. Oh, shit. She was saying something new. He's, well, north. I saw a block being moved on the left. There's a fire there, too. Okay, maybe she'll say it again? It won't hurt to tell you, right? I mean, you're the same as him, I can feel it. But please don't be mad at him, he's just trying to help. What are you talking about? Nothing we can do but wait. But for you or for them, nothing's truly clear anymore, it's also very foggy. Maybe I should have gone to the temple first. We Volur cannot glimpse the past or future actions of deities or godlike beings. We see only ripples in time or the effects of their presence. Woden doesn't concern himself with us Volur, although Loki, or Loke, his youngest son, has an infatuation with our art of divination. He permits the boy to seek our guidance, and guidance is spelled with an A, and learn our way. So long as we do not interfere in his affairs, our presence or practices do not bother the king. Is that a wall? Okay, it is a wall. So are those statue guys up there, are those just like enchanted guardians or something? Aiden, wife of Tyr, says ... Okay. Oh, is that Tyr? He looks friendly. Hinos. I foresee little Freya babbling about Loki. It's him you seek, is it not? Then find the girl, for I know it is you she'll inform. Gersami, welcome to our humble village. I am Gersami, leader of the Volur on Ragna Rock, and this is Julius Tyr, revered sorcerer. Why is revered in quotation marks? You've doubtlessly heard much of our divination abilities, but I imagine they aren't as you envision. Only highly adept practitioners of the safe magic catch only a glimpse of an event. They're pieces of a puzzle we must assemble to the best of our ability, and not long periods of time played out in a linear or logical order. True children of the Creator like yourselves appear only as a ripple on the surface of the world's memory. The actions of you higher beings exists beyond the height of our skill. Bone Splitter, that beast. He killed Thor Bjornsson. The Thor Bjornsson, Scourge of Tufana. Oh, and how unfortunate he was to encounter one of those 6 purveyors of doom. Bjornsson, you see, had just amassed the necessary ingredients for and had completed Fenrir's Fang, a powerful artifact capable of piercing Jormungand's barrier. Just throw more names at me, guys. The brute pillaged the Fang and made north to the Holy Mountain, presumably to do what Thorb could not, grasp King Woden's power. Of what little good the attempt might do him. That lumbering fool didn't seem like he'd correctly chant the fireball spell, let alone properly utilize Fenrir's Fang. What? What is it? If you're seeking miracles, those are things you'll not find around here. Now on with you. Be useful. Find that purveyor. Find Bone Splitter, and make him rue the day he set foot upon Ragna Rock. Do it for the royal family, for Prince Thor. So Thor, Woden, Tyr. Is Thorn a reference to Thor, and is Loki a reference to Loki then? I'm guessing so. Everything here seems to be Norse mythology themed. Alright, let's maybe go back before I venture too far and see what they have to say at the temple. Greetings and welcome to the great temple of Hasgad. Stay as long as you'd like and browse to your heart's content. Is there more to say? No. We believe all children of the Creator should be permitted to bask in the glory of the great Hasgad and Celis, the first hero. Cool. Is that a pirate? Resident of Land Ho. Where in the name of the great Creator did I bring myself? We'd a sea witch, and here there's whispers of some big old Viking warrior? There's villains popping up left, right, and center. Is there nowhere on this planet I can go to rid myself of the damned purveyors of doom? Doesn't seem like it. They say Ragna Rock wasn't always here. Woden came from the north and plopped this island here as a display of his power. Then sealed said power deep beneath Jormungand, the holy mountain. Guess that's why they're so serious about the place. They'll cut your legs off if you even go near it. Okay. Right. I think Tyr's Day is Tuesday, and Woden's Day is Wednesday, if I remember correctly. So you have Sunday, Day of the Sun, Monday, Day of the Moon, Tyr's Day, Tuesday, Woden's Day, Wednesday, Thursday is Thor's Day, and then Friday is Freya's Day. Saturday was something else, I believe. I don't remember. It could be Saturn's Day, but I'm not sure. Anyway, I found that fascinating when I found that out, where the names of weekdays come from. Hasgadian, Asgardian, of course. So this is the Temple of Asgard, which has been transformed into Hasgad. Thorb's dead. Alas, if it was destined to be, the least Zadigan's minion could have done was kill him before he sank all of our ships. You can get locked behind bars here for even implying that you don't think the king is as holy and great as everyone seems to think he is. Okay. Man, all of those pots locked away from my reach. Smelling salts, okay. Oh. I just noticed there was someone standing outside there. God, this place is huge. Wait, where does this lead? Oh, okay. Beds, drawers. You're telling me they want us to assume that those two sitting upstairs aren't slave drivers? I have no idea what you're talking about, man. Roll fingers? What's that? Oh, it's a claw. Attack 15, int -8, agility +8. Uh, 15, agility 20, that seems a lot better. And you can't use troll fingers anyway. Okay. Do these, I suppose it meant to say tourists, think we cannot hear them? Only our finest warriors aren't permitted to rest. But they've been conditioned since birth to endure such harsh circumstances. His Majesty has many enemies, so we simply cannot have soldiers lying around being underutilized. Us Heavenbringers, on the other hand, we live in luxury and populate these hallowed halls. Okay. This book states that Hasgad could walk through fire and march across vast stretches of swamplands without so much as flinching. Interesting. I wonder if he'd always had that ability, or if it was something he learned. Or maybe it was gifted to him by Celis. A diary. Through sweat and tears I do not falter, steadfast and duteous in preventing harm from befalling all residents of this temple, be they local or otherwise. So long as any man, woman, or child stands protected within this holy place, I will be their sword and shield. There is no greater joy than dedicating one's life to safeguarding the innocent. I am a child of Woden and disciple of Hasgad. I am Thorn, Prince of Ragna Rock. Okay. History of Ragnarok. Great Woden descended from Lisbon, another fucking place that exists in this universe, and blessed the southern waters with his eminence. Hailing from the home of the king of warriors and shield of the first hero, Woden made his mark on Safana and blessed countless with the teachings of Hasgad. And another followed, jealously embodied, ruthless and violent and born to rip all things woven by the Creator asunder. Bjornsson. The maker of Ragnarok did so through powerful techniques and forbidden magics whispered throughout Lisbon nobility, then sealed his power in the maw of a great serpent. Okay. Whereas Woden sought to discard the power he deemed too dangerous for the mortal plane, the incarnation of evil that stalked him longed and lusted, to make it his own. Thus, as the world faces an eternal cycle of death and rebirth, so too does Woden endlessly clash with the blood-starved warlord thirsting for a power beyond his comprehension. Please have something. Thank you. Sweet, okay. So these tables and chairs are for us visitors? Or do they like to give the impression that the guards here actually do take breaks at some point? Beret of Faith? Carolingian sword? What are these? Light armor. Defense, int, agility. Okay. might be interesting. I would assume that it's headwear. Is there a headwear slot? I forget. And then Carolingan's sword? I must have skipped over it. There. Attack plus 13, defense plus 3, agility minus 2, effective against humans. Okay, so the... Is it... Can it replace that without overwriting Isabel's staff? Yes. Wait, so... Should I replace Isabel's staff? I don't know. Attack plus 5, int plus 10. So we're looking at something worth at least 15. And 20% sleep. Now, the Sea Stone Dagger does give 14 agility, which is a lot. Okay, so attack plus 5, int plus 10, plus 100% sleep. No, I'll leave it as is. But what about the armor? Is it a helm? It is a helm. Okay. Defense plus 2, agility plus 4. Holy. That's a good one. How is everyone equipped right now? Yeah, probably should take that one. Okay. It is through us Heavenbringers, denizens of this sacred temple who descend from Lisbon's godsend, that His Majesty draws the necessary power to forever conjure not only the great barrier surrounding the holy mountain, but also Jormungand itself. No thief in the world has a means to access this temple's treasury. Each door is enchanted and linked to His Majesty's life force. Right, okay. Does it just go all the way around? I didn't mean to walk into it. Wait a minute. What's that? Alright. So yeah, it just goes all the way around. Celis descended from the heavens and chose a mere mortal as her lover and husband. Together they stood as an indomitable and righteous force that eradicated the goddess's forces and toppled Venaitura time and time again. Head far enough north and you'll happen upon Raingard, home of the Volur people. Its population consists mostly of women, for their prime candidates to channel their particularly intricate classification of dark magics they call the Saith. In essence, it's a means of peering into the future or witnessing past events transpire as if you saw them unfold with your own eyes. Loke, or Loki, His Majesty's youngest son, became fascinated with the idea at a young age, and since then sought a means to properly condition himself to become a practitioner of the Saith. Okay. There's no way into the water, is there? No. No. Wait. Hasgad is known as the King of Warriors, an impregnable shield of the first hero. Alas, as he was a human and she a divine being, their time together was relatively short. Within the world's memory, it is recorded that they'd settled in the north for an undisclosed period of time, forming what now exists as the Great Lisbon Continent, home of the God-sent and Heavenbringers. Okay. Every day, each of us Hasgadians must dedicate several minutes of intense concentrated prayer to assist His Majesty in upholding the barrier and creating the foundation of Jormungand, the Holy Mountain. We come here to do so before the almighty first hero and King of Warriors. Alright. Oop, I didn't mean to go back in. A warrior of Hasgad does not know rest. We are ever diligent and prepared to face any crisis at a moment's notice. Gotta look around while we're here, I suppose. And you just gotta laugh at the ones thinking they're stranded here because there's no boats. No one on this end here is digging, or what? Boys must be oblivious to the freaking weather over here on this end of the world. His Majesty hails from Lisbon, the great continent to the north. Therein reside the God-sent, or those descending from or having close ties to the first hero Silas and Venaitura, the creator. Okay. I'm something of a gazer myself, except not in time and space, but in pots. They say Ragna Rock wasn't always here. Woden came from the north and okay, right. I read that. As perhaps Loki saw something within his visions, I mean. He'd always borne a fondness for the safe magics of the Volur people. Bone Splitter, he called himself, one of those purveyors, appeared with great axe in hand and completely overwhelmed Bjornson. He showed no interest in this temple or any of its people. We were petrified, but he just lurched onward in Jormungand's direction. This place is massive and clean. How do they keep I can't talk anymore. How do they keep a place like this so spotless? I don't see a maid or broom in sight. It's probably magic, isn't it? How much is it? Hello and welcome to the renowned Temple of Hasgad. Would you like to browse our local wares or spend the night here in the temple? $250. Okay. I guess that's why they gave you a free option. I should probably use the int plus. Items, int plus. Obviously, Building, since he's our int build character. You notice a thin, well-worn journal crammed between several large books. Her Majesty bore another child for the king, yet never did she show signs of being with child or display the usual symptoms oftentimes accompanying pregnancy. And unlike the celebrated birth of Prince Thorn, this boy's conception was kept behind a shroud of secrecy, like something unnatural or sudden. His appearance has given rise to much suspicion, but none native to Ragna Rock would dare question the royal family. I will leave no signature or signs of identification, but myself and select others have decided to make pilgrimage to the great capital of Lisbon, homeland of both Godsend and Heavenbringers. For those lucky enough, or otherwise, to stumble upon this letter, know this: ill tidings approach this island, and Loki is the herald of ruination and the end of Ragnarok as we know it. Take heed and do with this information as you wish. You discover a crinkled piece of paper scrawled with nigh illegible handwriting poked between the pages of an otherwise unremarkable book. Guys, could you make the sentences harder to read, please? Cousin Ferdy said he'd got a fortune told by the people up north. All success, rainbows and riches. Not for me. Was not impressed. They proud of swindling people like us out of our gold? Came all the way here from Leafland for that crock? Never told me anything I didn't know. Then something about a future they couldn't see? What a farce! Some ruffian damaged this meticulously crafted sculpture of the first hero. Disregard for such exquisite why do I want to say marksmanship? It's not marksmanship, it's craftsmanship. Disregard for such exquisite craftsmanship should be met with death. Bjornsson, in actuality, came dangerously close to ascending Jormungand. Whispers circulated of him completing Fenrir's Fang after obtaining the required information from a group of mages in Little Britain, knowledge that had been passed to them from the great Merlin herself. If it were not for Bonesplitter's intervention, we'd all be facing a terrible crisis. Okay, some differences of opinion on Bonesplitter and all that. You've got a strange presence about you. I'd liken it to that of His Majesty. You wouldn't also happen to be God-sent, would you? Loki or Loki's absconded with Surt's horn. Thinks it'll prevent that Bone Splitter character from ascending Jormungand. Only such heroics could be expected of the royal family. Hasgad's blood truly does course through his veins. Okay, but everyone seems to be implying that Loki or Loki is a bad guy as well. Right, okay, I didn't want to learn about that. Do you have anything else to say? Nope, okay, it's also about that. Right, I think I got MP plus earlier. There we go. I could watch that chiseled piece of premium beef work those strong hands of his all day long. Work it, Poppy. Go, go, go. I appreciate that woman's compliments and flattery, but she ought to seek a more productive use of her time than admiring my physique. That's quite funny. Excuse me? Okay. Attack plus 9, int plus 17. I should compare that to the staff I have on vibe checker. Int plus 24, agility plus 8. Okay, let me write this down. Staff. Attack plus 9, int plus... Jesus Christ. Okay, dagger. Oh wait, it shows you on the right. But I don't know what exactly it's comparing it to. So I'm gonna do my own comparison as well. No, so this is defense plus 16. Okay. Oh! actually think this one is pretty good for more than just... Okay, let's spend that. Oh. Yeah, still think it's pretty good. Okay, now. So, oops. Right, so that light shield is better than that shield. It's better than... Well... This one's got agility +3, but maybe Doggy doesn't necessarily need that 3 agility, so it's kind of better than this one as well. That's a lot of agility that I'm not gonna just give up, so... And he doesn't have a shield. Okay, so 2 shields. Let's write that down. Okay, now armor. Oh. The heavy armor is better than what Pale Bean has. Kind of. Yeah, it's better. I would say it's better. Yeah, okay. Now, the dagger. It's not really better than that. Okay, the book. Holy, this book is really good. Yeah, that book, forget about it. Okay, this dagger compared to the dagger, oh wow, it is better. Okay, so that goes to Vibe Checker. And the staff. The staff is also better. So, Vibe Checker. There you go. Okay. That means I want to buy the one of the staff, one of the dagger, one of the heavy armor, and 2 of the light shields. These are for, I think, you? Yes. Was it meant to replace Doggies? Yes, it was. There we go. Right, and vibe checker. So Pale Dean got the heavy armor. Wait, so it's 15, agility -3. Yeah. So he also has more agility, which is nice. We don't want him getting hurt or hit, if we can avoid it. And then Vibe Checker gets the dagger. This one. And the staff. This one. There we go. Oh, that's okay. Thorn was a fine man and truly capable warrior. It's a shame that his quest to defeat his father's enemy cost him his life. I can't be stuck here. I'd pick anywhere but here. They're all crazy. Heavenbringers? God sent? I'll swim back to Camelot if I have to. Okay. I need to breathe. Just breathe. And another drink, yeah. Another drink would be nice. Or maybe 4. Yeah, 4. These dishes are made by the finest Lisbon chefs, and you can certainly taste the difference. They utilize only the freshest ingredients. Grandpa, when's the boat coming to pick us up? I want to go home. The nefarious criminal Thor Bjornsson, mortal enemy of His Majesty, was felled not by a member of the royal family, but a darkspawn of Venaitura. Tragic. These 6 purveyors of doom, that is all we hear about these days. They will be taken care of, and of that I am certain. I'm confronted by a much greater problem. My food has yet to arrive. 45 minutes does seem a little excessive to prepare a bowl of soup, regardless of its quality. There's rumors of a tunnel connecting Ragna Rock to Land Ho. Any truth to this? That'd explain all the pirates and fisher people walking the plains. A lot of our recipes came directly from... Excuse me, I have to sneeze. Ah, crap, it's stuck in my nose. Excuse me. Lurk, also hi. Hello, Mighty Frog. Sorry if you chatted a while ago, I didn't see it. Bless you, thank you. A lot of our recipes came directly from the capital. Some say that they were the very ones prepared for the great Hasgad himself. Ooh, fairy dust, nice. Alright. You discover what appears to be a cookbook. Pages are torn, some missing, and others smeared with grease or dotted with blotches of a crusty something. It naturally opens to some obviously popular recipes. Please stop misspelling recipes, there's no double I in recipes. One of them is a soup involving boiling a slime in a broth of local herbs and bones of a Ragna bear. Okay, so that's an enemy I'm probably going to encounter. Then adding a medley of vegetables before pureeing and serving. That's an odd misspelling. Yeah, it seems like whoever made these texts was under the impression that that is the correct spelling. You carefully search each of the drawers. 4 magic tonics, nice. Yellow bead, okay. Yellow bead is not something I've seen before, I don't think. Yellow bead. There it is. Oh, okay. This is what I live for. Being busy is the only way to be. People flock from all around Savannah to taste our legendary Lisbon cuisine. Part-time vegetable slicer. Okay. Rotolda's too old to be here. This is a fast-paced working environment, not some leisurely sewing group. Well, that guy just walked in my way, so I can't. There. I didn't want to be cooped up in my little hut all day, so I decided to wash the dishes for these lovely folk. But I'd never dreamed it'd be this busy, and they've no manners at all. They'll just rush over and throw plates and cutlery at me as though I'm supposed to be absolutely drenched. Some call me foolish for wanting to travel with the world the way it is. Know what I say? Gotta go while I can. Could be dead tomorrow. But consider where you want to travel to. Landho, and especially the insidious Isles of all places, are just too dangerous. I'm not asking you to sit in one place and wither away. I'm simply requesting that you avoid lands facing imminent crisis or once plagued with nightmarish monsters. Did I talk to her? What a place to be stranded. All the boats around here were sunk by some barbarian or so, I hear. So until they produce a few shipwrights, I guess this temple's gonna see a massive population increase. What can you do? I'm pretty old, so this is probably the last home I'll ever have. Okay. Loki, or Loke, His Majesty's youngest son, was and always shall be a seeker of mischief. Lacking his brother's chiseled physique and incredible physical power, Loki dedicated himself to the Saith magic and deeply admired its practitioners, the Volur. The main concern His Majesty has with Loki's fascination in the Volur and their magics is that it's an incredibly dangerous form of magic mainly practiced by women. It involves briefly gazing into the future or gaining knowledge of past events. And that is dangerous because... Okay, wait. The middle part. Ascend the stairs to reach the royal chamber of His Majesty King Woden and Savannah's most beautiful woman, Queen Friggan. You're blocking the way, brother. Wait. You may proceed. His Majesty was never one to turn away base-born men and women. All are equal under His Majesty. Mind your manners in the presence of King Woden, King of Kings. Welcome to the Temple of Hasgad. Be on your best behavior around His Majesty and the Queen, lest you hope to find yourselves in chains. Mind yourselves around the great King Woden, commoners. I don't think he uncovers or unveils the blood of Hasgad. I think you mean he carries the blood of Hasgad, so bears should be B-E-A-R-S. He bears the blood of Hasgad, Savannah's greatest warrior and husband of the first hero. Welcome, children of Venaitura and denizens of the realm of heroes. It seems this age is at long last coming to a close. The tower's appearance signals as much. Take no offense from my loving husband's, His Majesty King Woden's words. He cherished our sons above all else, and although I'm hesitant to admit, Thorn was his favorite. Now Loki, or Loke, our youngest, is nowhere to be found, absconded with a sacred artifact in presumed hopes of keeping it from the villainous Bone Splitter's clutches. Thorn idolized his father. His Majesty's seemingly eternal struggle with Thor Bjornsson played constantly on our son's mind, so thus he sought a means to silence the barbarian forevermore and bring peace to his father's life. His quest to slay his father's mortal enemy in turn destroyed him. Power corrupts, power destroys. He attained what he sought, and it brought ruination to his and our lives. His Majesty does nothing but blame himself, for it was he who endlessly praised the necessity of power above all things. Thorn rests now in the arms of the Creator. I can only pray that Loki does not accompany him, does not soon accompany him. I know that it is your mission, and it perhaps goes without saying, but please stay the hand of Bone Splitter, heroes. I fear my heart could not bear the loss. Again, bear, B-E-A-R, the loss of another of my children. Heroes, come all this way? You're too late. Your kind has fallen far since the days of Celis. Venaitura knew how to make them right back then. Now barbarians of Thor Bjornsson's caliber are bested by greater villains, not righteous heroes. The wretch was a cancer of which I've been cured, a burden since days beyond my recollection. But this victory is hollow. By my blade that criminal should have met his end, not by that malignant tower's pawn. Oh, wait. There was someone standing outside. Power begets power. You're offered a morsel, a mere crumb of might, then suddenly the addicting embrace of a desire for more devours you whole. That lovely young fellow wanted after something he'd had no right to attain. Divine might. Thus lust. Okay, what a choice of words. Thus lust led him down a downward spiral towards oblivion. Not a lust for love or riches, but a desire for the raw, unmatched power to topple gods. Foolish, no? Then you'll quickly understand too well why it is such a promising young life was snuffed out before achieving the incredible and true potential hidden deep beneath the many layers of want. Didn't mean to do that. I want to check around if there's anyone else standing around philosophizing about power or what have you. Oh, hell yeah. What if I... Oh, okay. I'm guessing that pot was the only secret around here. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna call it here for today because I need to get something to eat. But yeah, this is a bit fun. Can I save here? I can. Fantastic. Alright. That'll be the end of this stream. Enjoy your food, thank you. Let me just take care of end of stream etiquette here. And